Yeah, but Twitch has been acting really, really weird as of late. Honestly. Let's see. As of late, as of today. I don't know what the hell's going on. I think it's on their side. What the hell is good going on? Oh, I think we're good now. I think we're good. I don't know. I can't really tell right now because we have this wonderful advertisement with the old lady sticking her head out being like, what the hell's going on here? And there we go. I think we're back. We're back. Yay, we're back. Yeah, the joys of on-the-fly live broadcasting entertainment, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone else watching, you zombies out there, you bitches, we're back. That's right. Thanks for sticking around. So, I was asking, how do you get that shit off? I mean, do you need like turpentine or like some kind of weird stuff?
It just washes off with water. The only problem is that because he uses an airbrush, it really gets into the small detailed cracks of your face, or like let's say like the corners of your eyes or in your ears, and that's a little harder to get out. But generally, you can just wash everything right off in a matter of seconds.
When you're like performing though, I mean, when you're sweating, I mean, does that stuff like make your hand slip and the fucking baton? I mean, like your sticks, your drumsticks slip off and like get shit in your eyes and stuff. I mean, isn't that stuff annoying?
Well, as far as my hands go, it's only the top of my hands that get painted, not the palms.
Right.
So,
Okay.
So the airbrush artist knows not to do that. I have the luxury of not getting my ears painted because I wear headphones. I'm self-monitored on stage, so I don't have to sit there with Q-tips and dig out everything else like the other guys have. But as far as sweating on stage, yeah, well, what it kind of does to everybody, it kind of starts caking off a bit, so it looks like dead skin just kind of like peeling off, so it kind of adds
to the show, adds to the flavor,
so
man.
by the time we're finished our show, we're like half our face. We got like half hollow face, half our normal faces, and it just looks like we've been through hell, which is what we want to do.
Which is exactly. Do you guys ever do like what's the most outrageous thing you guys have done on stage? I mean, you hear stories about Ozzy biting, for what it's worth. I don't know if all that's true. You've looked into it, and you hear about it. I mean,
well, the only thing I could think of off the hand is that Cadaver did not bring a backup guitar one gig, and his string broke. So the only thing he could do is put his while the rest of the band is still playing. All he can do is put his guitar down, go to the audience, and get himself a beer.
That's what he did during the show.
Yeah, he just had a beer. He's like, well, what can I do? I got no string. I can't do nothing, So somebody saved the night and provided another guitar right off the hand, one of the other bands we were playing with. But it was just kind of funny. It's just, well, broke the string. Well, let's go get a beer.
Yeah, those are the. I think you more than I know. Although I can somewhat relate all the challenges and the amazing little tidbits and surprise that happens during a live event, a live show. Yeah, all kinds of stuff can happen, man.
I've had one time we were playing in Three Rivers last year, and when I unpacked my drums, I noticed my bottom skin was totally broken. It was like 4 o'clock, and I said, I have no idea where the music store is. So one of the guys who was working there went out and got me a skin for my bottom tom, and he came back just in time to put it back on and get my stuff and get everything ready to hit the stage. So that was kind of a somewhat stressful moment.
Did he go out and like shoot a deer and then skin it and then like do all that stuff?
No, he goes, I know where the music store is. Like,
yeah.
And I'm like, well, I don't. Can you go get it for me?
Yeah.
I will give you money.
Where were you guys at when that happened?
Well, this was for the Metal Fest, the Trois-Rivières Metal Fest last year actually.
Yeah.
With Suffocation, Voivod, and a bunch of other great bands there we got to play with.
Now since we're doing this for Movember and we are raising funds for the Movember team for the M for Movember metal Movember show, showing it on the screen in just a moment. Now here, obviously, this is what we're doing it for. Now, I'm not going to ask you if you started growing that on the first, because the rules stipulate that you're supposed to be growing it on the first of November, of November, I should say. However, you, sir, seem to have been at it for quite some time, and as we were speaking with Ryan earlier, how long has it been going on? I mean, when was the last time you shaved that off, dude? I mean, it's been around.
I started this like the end of September 2013.
Wow.
Was it the end? No, sorry, the end of September 2012.
2012, yeah, that made me some sense. That's you referred to it earlier as a what? As a Texas.
Well, I've been told it's called a Texas goatee.
A Texas goatee. It's one of those ZZ Top type of things. I mean, it's not quite a beard.
Everybody says ZZ Top.
Do they really? I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm glad you think I'm ZZ Top, but I got no cash for like ZZ Top.
Not yet, sir. Not yet.
Not yet. I did have one person say that I look more like Hagrid.
Hagrid?
From Harry Potter, and I started laughing. I said, of all the people that I've encountered, you're the only one that's ever said that, and I actually had to laugh because I didn't expect that.
You might have to grow. You might have to get a few more pounds and eat some more cheeseburgers before you get to that level. I don't think you're quite at that point yet. For those of you watching, all these awesome pictures are from the Quebec Metal Archives.blogspot.ca, and the author of which is I forget his name. What's his
Alain Labonté.
Alain Labonté. Yeah, that's right. I mean, he's taking some awesome pictures of you guys.
This guy's a great photographer.
Those are amazing, and mind you, you guys are performing. You guys are like live. Like, look at this guy. I mean, it's just amazing stuff. And I mean, that's a lot of work that goes into shows. So are you guys going to be all done up and ready to roll on the 22nd?
For sure, we're always going to be done up.
Awesome. That's freaking awesome. Look at that. Just amazing, isn't it? I mean, I wouldn't want to meet you guys in a dark alley.
Why? It was so much fun.
Well, unless you guys were playing. Yeah, if you guys were playing music, I'd probably jump in and buy a six or something.
It's kind of funny because I do go home. Like after a show, I'm that guy that won't wash his makeup off, so I'll be going home. And of course, I get to the red light and the car pulls up next to me, and then they'll happen to look over, and I just wait for the reaction. So sometimes it's kind of like they kind of like they do a triple take, like what the hell, Did you
ever get pulled over by the cops, like when you're driving home after a gig or something, and like have them just walk up the side of your window, and be like, "Hi, sir, occupation, zombie metal god."
No, but I did have cops look at me but they didn't even pull me over when they saw me with my makeup. It was just like they just kind of just whatever. I don't think they wanted to be bothered.
They're like, dude, special at Morton's end in half an hour. We better get rolling. So tell us, new development. Your guitarist Cadavers had to have his appendix removed. Of all things, yes, that's right. Even awesome metal musicians are subject to the laws of nature, including those of prehistoric or appendages and organs which no longer really serve any purpose. And he had to get operated on recently, was that right?
Yeah, he just felt sick one day. Like he said that he thought he was coming down with the gastro or something like that. And then the next day we find out he's in the hospital. So for the whole weekend we're waiting on news on what was going to happen. And of course, we're all concerned for his health and everything because we don't want anything to happen to anybody. Nobody should go through something like this. It totally sucks to go through something like that. But he bounced back and he's good to go for Saturday. We might have to lean him against the wall or something like that.
You roll him out on the wheelchair, and just have him do his thing from there. But
we did a rehearsal last night. And he was pretty good. He stood up for the first part of the rehearsal. We did the set once. He stood up and he was okay. And the second time we went to do it the second time, he was sitting down. I said, "Don't exert yourself for anything. Keep the backflips for Saturday."
Oh, he's gonna do backflips to boot? Really?
No,
not really. We'll have a stun double jump in and do that. You know what?
It's a Metal Warrior thing, It's like You got a show, you had an operation, and you're going on stage.
You know what's amazing is that people don't necessarily realize how difficult it is to give a show, a physical performance and play an instrument and do vocals and be there. I was it's funny because I was listening to Henry Rollins is he does a word show online. He was talking about when he was performing with Iggy Pop. And he's got this whole story about how he's in shape and he's running around and doing all these things, and he's exhausted by the end of it. And then Iggy Pop pops on and just 10 ups the guy, and Iggy's like 30 years, 40 years his senior. It's so demanding. So will be definitely gives a much larger appreciation for what you guys do. Because a lot of people might not be able to appreciate exactly, you try playing Rock Band, okay? For all you guys out there.
I did once. I totally failed at it.
Did you really?
I was like, you got 36%. I got 36%.
But I wrote the song, Oh man.
Yeah, it was just funny,
That's hilarious. All right, so once again, we're gonna go back to what we're doing here and talking about what we're up to. Obviously, here you see the Movember donation page that you'll find on the Gameathoners Twitch page, as you can see. Donate, please. It's all the way to the end of the month, so if you guys have stuff going on and whatnot, even $1, it doesn't really matter what it is. We're talking about testicular cancer, we're talking about men's health issues, we're talking about prostate cancer research, and these guys are 90.5% reinvesting into all the local research programs and whatnot. So these guys are lean and mean. They mean what they do. They started in 2003 with basically 25 guys having a beer, and they figured, let's do this. And flash forward 11 years later, and $500 million worldwide. Almost all of which is being redistributed, and it's amazing. I was talking to one of the guys on the one of the guys who does a lot of work, does a lot of renovation works and stuff where I live, and he was just telling me. He's walking around and he's got he's in his late 50s. He's got a big mustache. He's talking about it. He's like, his son had diagnosis with a testicular cancer, and he's 25 years old. Last year had some treatment at Lakeshore, I think it was. Awesome treatment and stuff, and those guys are involved because testicular cancer hits all the young guys, and prostate cancer hits all the guys 40 years and up. So it's a definite issue. We've all got fathers, we've all got grandfathers and brothers, and people we care about. So think about it. You know what I mean? And that's what we're doing. This is why we're doing it for. Now, once more, I will show you, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. This is the deal right here. This is the show. November 22nd, Club Soda. Okay. Show up, 1900. I believe DOT is opening up. I do not know exactly what the, who's going to be on, or what, what times and whatnot, but just show up. It's only $27. And you're donating to a great cause. And you're going to have a lot of fun, have a couple of beers, and enjoy. Anything else you want to talk about? Before we wrap it up and go kill some more zombies. Are
we still live?
So far, yeah, of course we're still live. We're gonna wrap it up right now because it's been a great talk. It's been a great talk with you, Blake, and we're looking good. So. Any final words, sir? You get the final word, and that'll be it.
Well,
final word, sir.
The only final word I could say is make your donations, because like the Calvinator says, we all have brothers, fathers, uncles, nephews, and everybody that we care about and we want to see healthy, And so make your donation, even if it is $1. Anything and everything helps. And by coming to see the show as well, you will be helping the cause further as well. And come check out a bunch of great bands as well.
Yeah, and get fucked up in the process, have a couple beers, and have a good time.
Exactly.
And I'd like to thank everyone again for watching. We'll be back to gaming in just a moment. And thanks for Blake for taking the time to jump in and stream with us and play with us. And you know what? We'll see you guys on the 22nd, and at the very least, we'll see you on the next live stream at the Game-a-thoners. And you guys have an excellent evening. Peace. Mo on, gentlemen. Hasta lasagna.